everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. It's been a season to remember for this man at quarterback. He has racked up an incredible amount of touchdown passes, and that total figures to rise even more here if he continues to play like he has been. It's the Browns going up against the Bears.
First opened way back in 1924, but renovated in 2002. There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerged from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we, as the Bears get set to match up with the Cleveland Browns. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, you look at this Bears team entering play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the Browns here, update now from Cincinnati. It's the Lions that have grabbed the early lead. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Jamie Collins coming in hard on the blitz. He gets him down for a loss of 4. Looking to throw. And this one complete to Marcus Wheaton. And they'll get him down here at the 23. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. On third down, it's Howard. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line.
They tried to run right into the teeth of the defense on third down, but looked like those teeth were pretty sharp.
They were having absolutely none of it. Stuffed him for a loss.
Yeah, couldn't get any leverage up front and move people aside in order to run the ball.
Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again, so it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
So they're on that play offensively. They were in the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage. So as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver and maybe leave your zone. So you have to have discipline in order to talk to your other coverage guys and let him know that that receiver's crossing from your zone to the next zone. He's coming your way. Make sure you have him. And then when the ball is actually thrown, secure the tackle. When they're moving on crossing routes, if you miss a tackle, it usually results in a big play.
That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
And the offense lining up 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. He's got that one complete to Eddie Royal. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The numbers for Howard a week ago, the hat trick +1, 4 trips to the end zone with his legs.
And, partner, you know how all the guys do when they do that little symbol now about eating, right? Keep feeding me, feeding me. They just kept feeding him, and next thing you know, he kept getting in the end zone.
He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now a play fake here on first down. He'll buy some time right. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he goes out of bounds inside the 10 at the 9. 23 yards on the tuck and run. And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone. On first down, they'll run it on the draw play. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Partner, I know that play didn't work very well, but an old New York Giants quarterback taught me a lesson a long time ago. Sometimes running the draw actually takes courage and play calling. You're actually setting something up for later in the game, and just because it was unsuccessful then doesn't mean it won't be successful later.
Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
Here we go now. Green.
On third down, it's Howard. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth. They'll set up to throw. Fights loose. And that is going to be incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Browns are able to come up with a goal line stand. So a tough pill to swallow there. A would-be touchdown pass in and out of his hands on 4th.
Sometimes it just comes down to execution, doesn't it? Because we're always questioning, should they go for it, should they not? Is it the right play call, is it not? In this situation, everything was right except for the finish. You have to catch the ball and convert.
And we focus on Duke Johnson now. And he's closing in on that number that all running backs circled beginning of the year, the number. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flushed out right. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. So one quarter in the books here on Christmas Eve. 0-0 our score. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this.
The NFL on EA Sports is fueled by Gatorade, the sports fuel company.
Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis back with you as it's Bears football here to begin quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd and 9 to start things out. Back to throw. Flush to his right. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
They go play action here on first down. Hauled in by Wheaton over the middle. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, second down.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Royal making the catch over the middle. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. His throw caught at about the 5. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. And he'll give it here to his running back. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
Now back to throw. Buying time to his left. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that is going to set up third and goal. Now they try the right side here. And he is knocked down from the side at the 8-yard line. Only able to pick up a yard, and that's going to leave him with a long 4th and goal. Back to throw here. Being chased out left. Toward the pylon, caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Jordan Howard with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Bears are in for 6. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down and, oh, okay, forget the field goal.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Miller on the catch over the middle. Touchdown, Chicago! Zach Miller, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bears are able to show off their quick strike ability. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Back to throw now on 1st down. Forced out to his left. Going deep this time for Miller. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Fans do love the long ball, don't they? And he already found his guy once. Tried to give him another chance there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Couldn't connect, but as you alluded to, he does have that touchdown from earlier, trying to keep him in the rhythm. Eluding the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The Bears on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10.
Here we go now.
They'll look to throw here. And he's got some space here. And they're going to have this one up near the 30-yard line. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down at a 21-yard gain.
He really looked comfortable there, scanning the situation, analyzing things, feeling the pressure, and then stepping up right through the middle and sprinting for a 1st down.
Wheaton with a catch right side. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
And a big hit at the end of that one. He's knocked down hard, right near the 27. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Detroit!
On play action, they'll throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Now that's a quarterback who's in charge out there right now. Wants to throw the ball on 3rd down. Doesn't find anyone open. Tucks it away. Takes off and picks up the first down. Not by a little, but by plenty.
Here to his running back. He showed some tough running, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. The quick slant caught. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
What terrifies defenses when they see slant routes thrown is that the receiver is on the move, and oftentimes he catches it and gets upfield. Does a really nice job rallying to him and stopping him for a minimal gain.
Toss play, Howard, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Jordan Howard, his 21st touchdown of the season, and the Bears will add on to their lead. And Charles, the 2nd time today that he has hit pay dirt. From Cincinnati, and the Bengals out to the early advantage. A.J. Green off to a big start catching the football in that one, up over 100 yards already. They're going to look to throw. Flush to his right, and he's got room. He finds an opening past the 40. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
Play fake. He'll look to throw. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes us down deep into Cleveland territory. A huge play there for Chicago. 45 yards.
Usually hitting a deep post pattern, as we just saw there, for a big gainer, that's tough to do because you usually have a safety or two in the middle of the field. But if you hit enough crossers and underneath routes and curls, you start to get those guys creeping up, wanting to make plays on the football. It's the equivalent of a change-up in baseball. You show your other stuff, throw the change-up, and on that play, it worked for big yardage.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Devin Taylor in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. 2 minutes to play here in the 1st half. We're back to Soldier Field following this short break. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll check in with Larry Ridley in Orlando with highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
And I'm going to check in with a heater.
I'm going to be right there with you, partner.
Let's tight. Tight ends right. Let's tight. Tight ends right. Let's go.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Escaping the pressure right. He's to the 10. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. And the next snap coming inside the red zone here.
Hurry up, here we go.
He'll look to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
The way he's been slinging it in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown. But I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that third, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. He'll look to throw. Muscles him off. Dancing to his left. Steps away. And it'll be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
And we shift our focus to Isaiah Crowell. Now, I'm not going to say you completely abandon the passing game, but it would really behoove them to get this. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, he tried to pitch it, and the ball's loose. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense.
Delay of game, offense.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Still first down.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
Tight is Regal. Tight is on Regal. Tight is on Regal. Now let's go.
He'll drop to throw. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Devin Taylor. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year.
Back down in that Philly. Here we go. All right, here we go.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here of the second quarter. The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play. The Bears on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9.
All right, here we go. 3-19. 3-19. Choose the right. Coming after you. Coming after you.
They go with Howard again, and they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. So a defensive... They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Devin Taylor in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
So the defense gets to the quarterback. Now the offense backed up on 2nd down.
All right, here we go.
Trying the right side with Howard. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain.
On 3rd down, the defense decided to blitz. A very good job of recognizing it, stepping away from the pressure, and finding open space to scramble and pick up a 1st down.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. All right, here we go.
They'll set up a throw. His throw incomplete. They'll run it now out of the gun. And, oh, he is really laid out that time. Knocked flat on his back. He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming.
Tough day. Tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. The Bears on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 8.
Hey, you got three. Now let's go.
They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Quarter now in Cincinnati as we take a look at the NFL scoreboard. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Andy Dalton with 3 touchdown passes to help lead the way.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. He finds his target, Royal. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. On the right side, this is Miller. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and, of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Now let's go. Blue 90.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
Cincinnati as we take a look at the NFL scoreboard. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Andy Dalton, 3 touchdown passes thus far. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And he takes this one all the way across midfield into enemy territory down to the 40-yard line. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. Second down to the offense in search of 6 yards. They'll drop to throw. And Miller with it over the middle. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. We're off to the 4th quarter here on Christmas Eve. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They'll look to throw now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Complete to right. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down. Stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. So they're operating in the red zone. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Oh, there's no doubt that this is a huge defensive series right here. They've got to hold them to a field goal attempt or less. Otherwise, this game just might be out of reach. Let's see if they can hunker down and get it done.
A 4th quarter score, meanwhile, from Kansas City. It's the Dolphins. They're looking to pull off the stunner. They lead in that one. If they can hold on to that lead to the end, it would up their win total to 7. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
Delay of game, offense.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's got his tight end Miller. Touchdown Bears. Zach Miller with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Bears will extend their lead. They had the lead in the 4th, but still passing. Finding the big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Delay of game, offense.
So that one will be accepted.
Still first down.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Watch him now, Barney. Barney. Here we go now. Watch him now, Barney. Barney. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. Give him a couple on the run there. It'll be 2nd and 13.
Well, obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation. The Bears on 3rd down. They've converted a 1/3 of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 11. Back to throw here. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? Back to throw. Buying time to his left. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. And the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. John Fox displeased at how that turned out. And this Browns defense stands tall. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that, saying, oh, wow. Talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it.
Scoreboard, they've gone to the 4th in Cincinnati. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Andy Dalton with 3 touchdown passes to help lead the way. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Rolling to his right. And he is hit pretty hard from the side as he's knocked down at the 29. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. They'll look to throw here. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. The Bears on 3rd down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This will be 3rd and 6.
Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
Delay of game, offense.
And they just did not get the snap away in time.
Still 3rd down.
It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down.
Set. Green, 30.
They'll set up to throw. Miller on the catch over the middle. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football, and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
Scoreboard, they've gone to the 4th in Cincinnati. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Andy Dalton, 3 touchdown passes thus far. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Emmanuel Ogbah in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. They'll run it now out of the gun. Got some room at the 30. 17 yards on the pickup, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
Look, the 1st down marker is out there, but sometimes it's hard to find for an offense when they're in a long yardage situation, which usually means throw the football. In this case, they went against the tendency and ran it, and boy, the reward was there. A big pickup. And guess what? It's now 3rd and very short in order to try and pick up a 1st down.
Throw for it on 3rd and 1. Being chased out left. He may try and run for this. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play, wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the 1st with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and here's the thing. Anytime you give up a 1st down, it hurts you psychologically, but it hurts more when they get it this way because you've covered everything. He didn't have any place to throw the football. He takes off running and picks it up anyway, and now you have to stay on the field for an extra set of downs.
And really could have used that stop trailing here in the 4th. They go play action here on 1st down. They'll roll him out right, and he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go.
Green, 39. Detroit. No. Check. Patriot. Leopard. Check. Set. Blue, landed.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. scoreboard. They've gone to the 4th in Cincinnati. And the Lions emerging victorious. Amir Abdullah, he had 3 touchdown rushes. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for Chicago, the win moves them to 8-7 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, they're guaranteed now a sub-500 season as they fall to 6-9. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Heinz Field to take on the Steelers. So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com.